evening, everybody. Hey, hello. Sorry, my mic wasn't turned on. Hello, welcome to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. I hope you all are doing excellently. It is good to see some hype in chat. How's it going? What's up? How are you? We've got, for those that are new, it is ROM Hack Races. I did say that. Every Saturday night, we've got a fresh, never-before-seen Super Mario World Kaizo level, and tonight's is going to be a really good one. Mason, SMW, has stepped up. Longtime friend, great player, tester for ROM Hack Races, and they're here tonight for week 315 with a freaky shell. This one's going to be fun. I think you're really going to like this one. Tougher one this week. We've got our difficulty rankings from the testers. Execution tonight, 7 out of 10. Complexity, 8 out of 10. And the racers know that there is one section rated 6 out of 10 for length. So a big one, but only one section. And we're going to have to do this all in one smooth motion. One shots could really matter for knowledge. And we could see some really good consistency to win the day. We had, Mithrillionaire and Gossip Greg helping to test this one out. If I missed somebody's name for the testers, please just let me know. My bad. But I saw Mithrillionaire and Gossip Greg in there helping us out. We've got What's Up Dot. We love our trans comrades on the restream tonight. And scouting for all of the 11 racers that have signed up. We've got Undead Blackbird, BD, of course, Blue Ribbon, and Starlord. And What's Up Dot. 11 racers signed up tonight. 3D Salmon, B2DE, Bunker Games, Endless Ascent, Germ Dove, Lizard Machine, Louis Duce, Pizza Gamer, Revelug, Ricardo DeMello, and You Fail Me. We got me and you and everybody in chat. I'm Glitch Cat. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play. If you have any questions or want to learn a little bit more about the mechanics or about Kaizo, if you got here late and want to know something, please feel free to ask. And you can always head over to romhackraces.com. If you want to download this patch, jump on our Discord server, get the ROM Hack Races base ROM, and anything else that you need, we got you covered. romhackraces.com, the one-stop shop for all things ROM Hack Races. Of course, big shout-outs to folks like Kelgan, Fen, Amper, and Underway, and BD for helping us out behind the scenes every week. This is a community event brought to you by a whole community of volunteers, and we're really excited to be able to put these on. Gonna have some fun tonight. I think this one is super interesting, and we've got some fun stuff to talk about. I was really excited. Well, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I was really excited to see that a GDQ games list just dropped for a GDQ this coming January. I have some runs here that I want to highlight in a little bit, but that's for later. Right now, we're gonna get settled. We're gonna get comfy. We're gonna get ready for some Kaizo. We got B2DE up there in the upper left. You Fail Me in the upper right. Revelug down there in the lower left, Ricardo DeMello in the lower right, and we're going to be rotating folks in as they make progress. That's what the scouts are for. They're going to let us know if anyone is taking the lead and who we should rotate in. Hopefully, we will get to see all the clears and be able to support all the racers. If you are here to support your friends, if your favorite streamer is running, please feel free to put their emotes up in chat, make some noise by a show of hype emotes, and that's totally cool to do. So have fun, and we'll get ready to go pretty soon. I don't know, I finished up my rap a little bit quickly tonight. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for making ROM Hack Races a little part of your Saturday. And yeah, once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We are here to educate and entertain. Looks like we are just about ready to go. ROM Hack Races 315, Freaky Shell from Mason. Let's kick it. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool's missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Wise words. We got B2, we got You Fail Me, Revelug, and Ricardo up here ready to start. So let's see what this one's all about. Freaky Shell with a freaky overworld. Oh, that Bowser, huh? Well, this is such a cool gimmick, and I was really excited for everyone to check this out. Everybody getting the hang of this, looks like right away. Little intro room to teach us what's up, and now we're getting into the level. The blue coins, check them out. Blue coins, touching them will produce a shell. This shell cannot be grabbed by Mario, so we're just going to have to nudge it. When Mario touches a shell that he's not grabbing, it will get nudged forward and can also be nudged kind of upward like that. So the shell is produced moving upward. And that is the overall gimmick here, and this is going to be super fun. Now remember the difficulty ratings, a little bit of complexity here in this one, so the racers are going to have to figure out some tricky setups and kind of figure out how to make this work. But Mason, a very trustworthy maker, and there is a way. There is always a way to get this done. So you're seeing some experimentation right now. Looks like Revelug, no surprises here. Revelug getting the hang of this right away. First, we got to jump on the Spiny. Ricardo DeMello, too, in the lower right, making some progress. Jumping on the Spiny and sending that shell flying to the left. It's going to bounce off of that clear, transparent block and get back under Mario's feet. And the difference here also being spin jumps and regular jumps. Spin jumps will destroy a shell, as we know, and regular jumps will bounce off of a moving shell. So taking that into account, we want to not be spinning when we hit the oncoming shell, otherwise we'll not get the bounce off of it. Looks like Revelug, yeah. Revelug up here in the lower left, getting the hang of it. Ricardo as well. They want to touch the blue coin correctly. So by touching the blue coin on the left or the right, that's going to send the shell flying in that direction. And they want to touch, they're waiting for that red Koopa, bounce on the shell, off the Spiny, over onto the red Koopa, get back on the bridge, and then wait for that red Koopa, touch the coin on the right, well, it sends it to the opposite side. So touch the coin on the right side, it sends the shell to the other side. And that is just produced moving forward. So yeah, it looks like Revelug, lower left-hand corner, Revelug getting pretty consistent at the first part of this. So you can't grab the shell as it appears, but you can grab the shell once it has stopped and is sitting on the ground. Fun fact, too, from Mason that I learned, this is actually using the appearing mushroom sprite. It's not really a thing you see that much in Kaizo, but in the vanilla game, there are little mushrooms that if you walk past a certain invisible point, they will pop up and be like a power-up for you. Ricardo, yo, lower right-hand corner, Ricardo coming on strong here, a very good shell player themselves. The mushrooms were often used as checkpoints in vanilla games before multiple checkpoint patches were really a thing. But Revelug here, ooh, geez, it is Revelug and Ricardo down at the bottom of the screen here. Ricardo making some good moves, and Revelug kind of taking a minute to look at the situation. Bunker Games coming over up in the upper left. You Fail Me in the upper right. Revelug, Ricardo down below. And man, great. Yo, I'm loving this consistency. Ricardo is a really strong shell player, and they've made some excellent shell hacks before. So, no surprises with that. Ooh, dude, Revelug really working with this, trying to get some deeper runs, and Ricardo just kind of keeping the consistency on. Looks like Bunker Games also figuring out they want to touch that second blue coin on the right side. So they're kind of stalling out those red Koopas and waiting for the Koopa to be in the right position so that they can touch the coin on the right, send the shell to the left so it will bounce off the wall and get underneath Mario's feet. Germ Dove coming in the upper left. Also, too, like, how are you? How's your day? I hope you're feeling all right. No, thanks for dropping by. Hope your Saturday's going well. Hope you had a good Halloween. Hope you got a lot of candy or bought some discount candy at the store after the fact. Always a pro play. But Revelug and Ricardo right now, so both of them have realized that they want to bring that other shell with them. Waiting for a chance to show that off to get back to that part. Bunker Games, too, getting pretty close. That third shell is going to bounce up there, and it's going to hit that yellow turn block. And then they want to stop the shell from moving and grab it so that they can bring it along to the next obstacle. One shell gets created on the silver block, clear block down there, and the other shell is going to be used a little bit later. So they want to bring an extra shell with them. Here goes Ricardo for that move, creating the shell, and then bringing that one. And then the left arrow is kind of trying to indicate to the players a little bit about what's up here, but I don't think anyone's gotten past it. But the general principle going on here is that if you are holding a shell and that shell collides with another shell, both of them will be destroyed. That's kind of just a general property of shells. They can be used offensively like that. And, oh, yo, Revelug with the yump. But it's not what you do. Well, it might be, I mean, knowing Mason, maybe. But so want to be, as long as they're facing to the left when they activate that other shell coin, the shells will not clash with each other and you will be able to get a nudge without annihilating the one that you're holding and the one you've just created. So again, yeah, Ricardo tossing that shell up so he's not holding it when he jumps on the other shell, and getting that one moving forward. So again, the difficulty rankings here mean that we might see a little bit slower progress, but watch for that consistency. That, I think, is really going to start to kind of win the day here. A long section too, so the racers will need a little bit more consistency to keep getting tries at the new part. And you're going to see that start to kind of crystallize as we get through here. It is a nice looking shell, isn't it? It's got a certain sort of pearlescence to it. That is a nice looking shell. I've always thought we could use more colors of shells. You know, I always like to see, you know, the regular 4 are cool. Did you ever notice that the regular 4 shells are the color of the Super Famicom buttons, as well as the switches, yellow, green, red, and blue? I think that's intentional on Nintendo's part. Yeah, did you ever notice that? Because Mario World being a launch title for the Super Nintendo, it's kind of there to show off the system a little bit. I mean, I've long maintained that Mario World is a sort of tech demo. In addition to being a game, it's a kind of a tech demo for the Super Nintendo itself. Looks like Revolug, though, keep your eyes on the lower left. Revolug seems to have figured something out here. But now they're trying to get it to work. Bunker Games as well, getting to the P-switch. Germdove in the upper right, not too far behind. Again, this level's kind of tricky, so if you have questions or I haven't explained something accurately, please feel free to ask. Bunker Games and Revolug look like they may have the same idea. Watch this consistency, though. I'm already seeing it happen. You Fail Me, look out. Coming back in here in the upper right. You Fail Me, a powerhouse player. Quick to figure things out and quick to get consistent once they've learned something. So a lot of experimentation being done at this P-switch obstacle. But the reward right now is going to definitely go to the player who can get there the most consistently. You can't try something new if you can't get there. And this part being a little bit cryptic, they're going to need good deep runs in order to try to make it happen. Revolug. That seems like a pretty good idea to me. So that trick is a combination of a number of things. Being able to drop the P-switch in midair and get it below Mario's feet. Yeah, Revolug. Looks like they've kind of figured something out here. Sheesh. So the down arrow, kind of trying to help the players out, tell them a little bit about what they might want to do. Dropping the P-switch, but it wouldn't be a yump necessarily. That'd be a pretty tough trick. I mean, we could have yumps. I think we've had some yumps before. Looks like You Fail Me also has the right idea. So one shell in that segment is moving along the ground. And they brought another shell with them. That shell goes up into the air and sticks in the water. The water makes it float a little bit, so it falls down more slowly, presumably at the time they need it. Meanwhile, they're going to pick up that P-switch and drop it. The P-switch can't be bounced on. Here goes Revolug for a read. Nicely done. Revolug, keep your eyes on the lower left. They are really making some progress. But Ricardo and You Fail Me, not too far behind. There's Ricardo picking it up. Definitely getting the hang of that. So dropping the P-switch and then activating it, the shell that's moving along the ground is the one that's there to bounce on so they don't just fall into the munchers. And then by hitting the P-switch, they're creating the brown blocks up above there. Those brown blocks catch the shell that was tossed up into the water. So that's a lot of machinery moving around in one moment. But when it all works correctly, it works really, really well. Ricardo in the lower right. Oh man, yo, this is actually a really tight race right now. And right now it's going to come down to getting consistent at that P-switch drop maneuver. It can be a little bit tricky. You kind of want to turn backwards and drop the P-switch. Dropping it in front of you will mean the P-switch kind of inherits. You can do that. Revelug just got it. But you want to have a slow amount of momentum. It's a little tricky to aim the P-switch directly under Mario's feet when you're dropping it, because dropped objects inherit a little bit of Mario's momentum. And if you're not careful about how much momentum you have in which direction, you'll drop the P-switch in such a way that it won't get under Mario's feet. So careful momentum control in that moment. And they need to do that quickly, so not only is it a precise maneuver, but it has to be done pretty freaking quickly. You fail me. Upper right-hand corner. Okay, we got 3 for 3 past the, 3 for 4 now past the P-switch obstacle. And this is, again, consistency. Consistency is the name of the game. We're going to want some knowledge. A one-shot here could give the players a little bit of extra knowledge. But who can come up with a consistent technique to make this happen over and over again? Looks like You Fail Me and Ricardo both doing really well with this. We're just going to need they need a consistent technique. See Revelug there also stabilizing their momentum a little bit. But Revelug, too, getting past. Oh, they knew what to try. Since the P-switch is active, oh my gosh, Ricardo, what in the world? Jeez, everyone's getting past this. Since the P-switch is active, normally when you hit a coin block, it will turn into a brown solid block, but the P-switch turns brown blocks into coins. So as long as the P-switch is active, any question block that gets hit will just create a coin. And Revelug, oh my word. Oh my. Revelug, taking a minute to look at this, which might really help out. Yeah, there's 2 coins on the screen right now, and Revelug trying to come up with an idea about what to do, but we're getting mad consistent at this P-switch drop. Man, that's so cool. The coins serve no purpose other than indication. Yes, that is correct. They actually, I don't even think you'd need them at all. That's just an invisible spot in the, like, the sprite that produces the mushroom itself is invisible. This one is producing shells, but it's the same thing. The coins are there to indicate where that spot is. Otherwise, it would be kind of, just kind of weird. Louis Duce in the upper right. I was gonna say, speaking of kind of weird, but I mean that about their gameplay. Always trying something new. Louis, the champion of cheese. Louis Duce, but Revelug. Okay, yeah, Revelug in the lower left. Yeah, Louis working on some strats. Now, Louis is no stranger to convoluted setups. That's what I meant by a little strange. Louis is really good at convoluted setups and just figuring out how to use the 3 or 4 things on screen in a somewhat counterintuitive way. And Louis, yeah, getting to the same part as Revelug. This is a battle of consistency right now. This is just a battle. The Mozzarella Monarch. I hear that in Captain Lou's voice. Hey, Luigi, he's the Mozzarella Monarch. Show some respect here. Yeah, Louis Duce getting really, oh, those are 1-ups in there. So Louis Duce, the chief of cheddar, taking the lead. But not a lot of cheese right now. These all are pretty intended strats. Ricardo not too far behind. Oh, so after the P-switch, we've got to juggle those 2 shells. A quick little regrab in between will get the players through, and then they're faced with those 2 lines of boxes. Now remember, the P-switch is active, so those boxes will turn into coins, not solid blocks, when they get there. But what they need to do is figure out how to get those blocks out of the way. And they have 2 coins in that situation to use. Here goes Louis in the upper left. They know what they want. Ah, okay, but they didn't get it that time. I've seen them. They know, though. Yeah, and Revelug. Ooh, Revelug starting to figure it out. So 2 coins in that section. Which direction do you send the shell? Remember, the shell gets produced in the opposite direction that Mario touches the coin. Touch it on the right, shell goes to the left. Touch it on the left, shell goes to the right. So that's a little bit tricky to keep in your brain. But that's the big brain rating for this level tonight. And we got to figure out which direction to send the shells so that this all kind of happens correctly. And it looks like Louis has figured it out. The lower coin's shell will move to the left and go off the wall. That lets them get a big jump up into the air so they can send the upper coin, shell coin, over to the right. and that will go in between that row of 2 boxes, hitting all of them on the way down and create coins, making it passable. Just got to figure out how to get through after that, because there are munchers on the floor. And Louie, they've got an idea. Revelug too's got an idea. Revelug, yeah, taking a pause to think about it. Those are not power-up mushrooms that are being produced. Those are 1-ups, and for our purposes here, 1-ups are rather useless, but they do look nice. They are just nice to have. Oh, I was gonna say the Sultan of Swiss, but I see Mithrillionaire already came up with that one. The Kaiser of Craft. Craft with a K, you know, craft singles. Yo, Revelug, oh my word, no. And there's a goal in sight. You know Revelug saw that. I think they know what to do. Revelug, a very, very accomplished shell player, and we're gonna get to see some incredible skills from Revelug at this upcoming GDQ, so hold on to your hats. There is that big H. Remember, 1 section. Ricardo not doing too bad in the lower right, though. This is really, seriously, a tight race right now. I didn't know there was so much cheese monarchy. You fail me here, getting some deep runs. Everybody. Wow, everybody is getting so close right now. Louie and Revelug, though, on the left side of the screen, they know the solution for that row of blocks. They just have to keep getting back there. This is consistency. This is consistency at work. And really, I hope you're very impressed, because we're 18 minutes into this race. And look how quickly these racers are able to figure this out. Here goes Revelug in the lower left. They know it. They know it. Oh, they know it. Yeah, they definitely know. What a cool trick to wrap it up with. Assuming there's not a troll. Is the governor of Gouda an elected position? We vote for the governor of Gouda, right? Hey, that's not a monarch. That's an elected position. Wow, dude, these are such deep runs. You fail me. Taking a minute to think about this. Here goes, But yeah, less than 20 minutes into these races, and these racers are so consistent. They just learned this. And I think that's something that might get underlooked sometimes. Louis Duce, oh! Louis Duce making it across that gap, though. Ricardo thinking about it. But, you know, look how incredibly quickly these racers can get consistent at something they've learned. And Revelug, no, into the dark blue lava. This is really what wins a race like this, with tough difficulty metrics. Figure out what to do and then immediately become very consistent at it. Ah, Ricardo, interesting try, but not enough. So front runner right now, Revelug. If they can hang on to it. Revelug for another try. No. But you know that they know. And now you know what that trick is. We are going to do a little neat, tricky midair at the end of that. Because the shell is produced moving upward. That gives you a little bit of time. It's an active shell, meaning you can bounce on it. And it's moving upward, so all you have to do is articulate your jump correctly and get that shell underneath Mario's feet, and you will get a bounce on it in midair. That's a kind of a little bit different to how normal midairs work, but we don't need to get into that here. Unless you want to learn about midairs, then I'll tell you all the things. But just know that the shell is moving upward, that lets you get it under Mario's feet, and since it is a moving shell, we'll be able to bounce on it. Ricardo! Oh, they figured it out, though. Yo, Ricardo. No clears yet. 21 minutes in. Did anyone say Prince of Parmesan yet? Revelug for the win. Oh man, Revelug, nice midair to wrap it up. They figured things out really quickly, and it's no surprise Revelug is a super accomplished shell player. Big congrats on the win. And you know, I think that's honestly just a taste, just a small sample of Revelug's power. You know, I hope I'm not the first. But congratulations for Revelug for getting Super Chefy World 2 into GDQ. Oh, and the raid, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's just a warm-up, right? You got bigger Chefies to fry. Great job on the win. Well played. We are all really looking forward to the GDQ run. And I've made a note for myself here about some GDQ runs that I want to highlight because there is so much cool stuff on the schedule this time. The schedule just came out. And there is so much, and Kaizo, we get some treats. We get some excellent runs at GDQ. Not only do we get that awesome Chefy 2 run with the upgrade to 100%, which we'll be able to meet that, right, crew? We'll be able to get those donations in and meet that, no problem. And speaking of meeting things, yo, what about Kaizo 3? Kaizo 3. Because please, send your congrats, send your follows, send your subs and hype over to Lungfish 3000. Gonna be running Kaizo 3 as a bonus game, which is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. But that's not all. I'm not done yet. Because Frozen Flagon is also gonna be running Fresh Hops by Maury the Magpie. Ricardo, nice try. Nice try. And even as a backup, getting in Gossip Greg, RomHack Race friend with Icarus from Circle Friendo. So there is no shortage of Kaizo, plus an SMW Vanilla 96 exit race, small only, from Vert and Soarstar. So like, there's plenty of Mario to look forward to, man. Ricardo. Oh, geez, that was gold, man. Ricardo, very well done. That was nice. Man, they knew exactly how to do that. Well done. Ricardo DeMello, a very strong shell player. They've made some tough stuff, and they are really good at shells. Excellent job. I agree, too. The small-only race, yeah, that's going to be really exciting. I'm really glad that Vanilla SMW is getting a little bit of, getting some airtime. You know, we all like the Kaizo and stuff, but SMW is deeper and older, and it's really nice to see the vanilla runners get their moment as well. So we got Louie and You Fail Me up top, Ike SMB B2 in the lower left. You Fail Me, thinking about this. Man, what a cool level tonight. This is such a neat gimmick. It only matters which direction you're moving with the hidden shroom sprites. That's actually interesting. I guess my information was a little bit inaccurate. They still want to hit it on the opposite side, but the reason that matters is because that's the direction you're moving, not necessarily the side you're hitting it from. I was slightly incorrect about that. Ike, oh! Ike SMB, lower left-hand corner. That's a lucky corner tonight. B2. Oh, geez. Yo, ooh. B2. Strong plays right now. Man, this is really serious gaming. Everyone, this is really good, man. Folks are doing so well with this. I'm really impressed how quickly everyone's figured this out. Some of these moves are brainy, and everyone is just nailing this right now. Ike. Oh! Ike in the lower left, getting one jump away, getting to that midair at the end. How's Germ doing? Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm only watching the 4 racers that we all are watching. The scouts may be able to fill in on that one. I'm gonna guess well, though. B2. Oh, look out. B2 in the lower right. Taking a minute to think about it. Yeah, okay. I think that was their first time there, but now they know. Roughly on pace with everyone else being shown right now. Dang. I mean, that's not surprising, but just everyone, man, this is great gameplay. Ike, here we go. Lower left. Oh! A little bit too high of a jump. Looking to round out our podium here. 28 minutes in. This is solid, though. Don't be fooled. This is good players playing against other good players. In a battle of consistency and one-shots. How many of the canned standard lines can I say? I really like the design of this level as a 1 checkpoint level. It works really well. Here's Ike. No! Oh, just a regrab. Needed a bigger bounce. Nice try. But I think this has just the right amount of obstacles, and the tougher, brainier obstacles are placed really well. I really like the construction of this. Like, you've got some easier. It's kind of tricky to start out, right, to figure out how you want to bump the shells. You're also learning when you do that. Then this middle part here, before you get to the P-switch, is kind of chill. Then the P-switch is a brainy move, some easier stuff, then one more brainy move, and a tech trick at the end. That composition is really stellar. Just in terms of how... Sometimes when you're designing a level, you're thinking about, like... I like to talk about the difference between, like, main obstacles and secondary obstacles, or, like, main attractions and connective obstacles. And, like, do you want everything to be super tough? Sometimes you connect some harder obstacles with something a little easier. And I think we're really seeing that done very well from Mason here tonight. Those 2 little regrabs before they get to the double shell part at the end. That part's fairly chill. Right, you just have to learn, okay, I'm gonna kick the 2 and regrab. The flow, each obstacle isn't necessarily a 6 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 hard. They ebb and flow, and I think that's just really excellent for construction. That's I don't know how to put it, kind of a mature construction. Like, sometimes you see hacks where every single obstacle, even the jumps between 2 main obstacles, are very tight, and sometimes that can be difficult to deal with. And so by spreading out the flow a little bit and putting your hard obstacles kind of front and center, connecting them with slightly easier obstacles, good philosophy. Yeah, having to manage which shell gets kicked which way makes for interesting movement here, absolutely. Mason's a maker who's really good at exploring lots of different aspects of the gimmick and finding a lot of really clever ways to use what they've got. Ike, there we go, big jump. Nicely done, Ike, SMB. Oh, and a jump from Louis, I saw that. Nicely done, Ike. Rolling that monkey ball all the way to the end. Shoutouts to the screaming plumber trapped in the orb. Germ Dove, hey. Coming in the lower left. German B2 on the bottom. You Fail Me and Louie up top. I saw that yump. Oh, yo, You Fail Me. Yeah, taking a little bath. Yeah, just jumping up into the water, having a little swim. It's important to relax. Aw. If you'll pardon me for a moment, I am joined by my incredibly orange and fuzzy co-commentator, Mallow the cat. He wants me to pick him up, and I want to do that too. Aw. Mallow the cat. Mallow the cat here hanging out with us. He was sleeping behind me, and then sometimes when I start talking, doing commentary, he's just like, shut up. Why are you talking? Who are you talking to? I'm not using my normal talking to the cat voice. Mallow the cat joins us here. I hope you're all feeling as comfy as this guy. Having a really good night. Yeah, what is Louie? What is Louie? What is they doing? Alright, I'm keeping an eye out here. What the heck? What is Louie trying to do here? We'll see. I appreciate Louie's commitment to the cheese. Few racers commit as hard to their cheese as Louie does, and it's a good show. I wonder if that's gonna work. If you're having fun, you want to get this patch for yourself, romhackraces.com is the site for you. Head on over. You can join our Discord, you can get this patch, you can have some fun and learn about Kaizo. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I feel like there's only so much I'm going to explain exactly the same tricks, but if you just got here, you want to learn a little bit more, something doesn't add up, please feel free to shout it out. We're here to cheer on everybody, so thanks for being a part of that. How's your night going? What GDQ games list runs are you excited for? Because I wrote down a whole list of runs that I'm excited for. Aside from the stuff from the SMW and Mario communities, there's a lot to look forward to. B2 in the lower right, looking forward to that midair. Yeah, Regent of Ricotta is a good one. B2 with that consistency. Need P-Speed at the end there in order to catch up to the shell. The Monster Meister. Actually, you know, Monster Meister would be a good streamer name, you know? If you're trying to start a stream, I feel like Monster Meister is pretty good. Oh, Louie. Nice try. String cheese. Oh, yeah, Louie, okay. Yeah, with the cheese. Oh, of course. Nice, Louie. Scrolling the shell off screen so they don't have to bounce on it in midair, and then running across the top of those blocks. Very well done. I would expect nothing less from the CEO of Cheddar. Nicely done, Louie. Proving once again why they have as many titles as they do. Good cheese. Always awesome from Louie. Bunker Games up here in the upper left. You feel me right across from them. Germdove B2 down below. Oh, B2 just needs that consistency and they're gonna be off and running. Oh no. Oh no, Mallow the cat, you didn't have to get down. He doesn't like that I'm talking. He would prefer us all to sit very quietly and not do anything. He gives me this look because he's sleeping, and then he gives me this look like, shut up. like who are you talking to? There's no one here. Who are you talking to? You know who else really likes cheese? Mallow the cat. He loves cheese. Oh man, him and Louie have that in common. They're always looking for cheese. They will go out of their way to find the cheese. We're making a pizza or something. He's like sniffing around on the floor, like, drop some cheese over here. What's on your mind tonight, chat, friends? Friend chat? How are you doing? How's your weekend been? Thanks for making time to spend a little bit of it with us here at RomHack Races. Well, yo, now you get to relax in a clean house. That's always good. That's like a heated table, right? Kotatsu's, those little heated tables. You feel me? Oh, look out. Oh. Yeah, because Sky and I have also talked about how Mallow would love one. Like, we should get him one. Yeah. That's good. That's good that cats love it. It seems like they would. Like, oh, you built a little heated thing just for me. Ooh, Bunker Games. Nice try there, friend. Yeah, it's dark and warm. That's what cats are all about, that. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. What happened? You failed me. Oh my gosh, I was looking down at B2. Oh, geez, you failed me with the win. Very well done. They had it coming. They knew. They knew. Nicely done. You fail me. 3D Salmon coming in here in the upper right. Bunker Games, Germ Dove, B2 also hanging out. Yo, I want to take a minute too, while we're hanging out, highlight some new. If you're looking for some Kaizo to play this week, couple of really good hacks dropped. One, I think it's called the Step Forward, or the First Step Forward, from Sayla and Light Alines. Absolute incredible makers, and that is really beginner friendly. I played it last night. It is awesome. They also have another one called Signals, which is also really, really good. And of course, we gotta mention Kaizo Crisis 2, finally out. Mithrillionaire, longtime ROM Hack Race tester and friend. Really good, man. I've really enjoyed their stuff over the years. And Kaizo Crisis 2, I know they put a lot of time into that, and super good, super fun. They made a ROM Hack Race level for us recently that was awesome, and I highly recommend. If you haven't checked it out, if you're looking for something new to play, Kaizo Crisis 2. If you want a little bit of a challenge, I think it's intermediate would be where I'd put it. Maybe upper intermediate. So head on over SMW Central and check out some new Kaizos if you're looking for something to play this week. Hey, yo, thanks for racing with us all the same. It's a tough level, and you know, it takes time. No worries, you tried. That's what's important. We're all here to learn, we're all here to try. B2, gonna try for that ending. B2, ooh, a low jump, but they got it. B2, DE8, number 1. Endless Ascent coming in here in the lower left, or lower right, excuse me. What are directions? We got Bunker Games, 3D Salmon, Germ Dove, Endless Ascent, hanging out here together. Germ Dove, getting close-ish. You know, that's something to highlight that might not be immediately apparent, but the part before the P-switch, where you need to turn around in order to not clash the two shells together and you need to be facing to the left. That is, it might not seem like it, but that's actually a particular skill. And one that I think, you know, we could always practice more, is turning around and changing the direction that you're facing without actually losing a lot of momentum. It is possible, right? Because normally, normal Mario physics dictate that if you press the opposite direction, you will stop moving in the current direction and you'll lose momentum and then you'll start moving in the other direction, right? But it is possible to face left and be moving right at the same time, or vice versa. And that is just a subtle tap. Because, like, if you hold the opposite direction, you will slow down and you'll move in that direction. But if you just give the opposite direction a subtle tap, you will change the way you're facing, but you haven't actually counteracted your momentum. That is actually a really important skill to have. And you can practice that just about anywhere, just by, like, running, jump up into the air, turn the opposite direction, and then just keep jumping to reduce friction. But really try to practice that. If you're looking for something to practice or a little bit of tech skill to dive into, that is a really foundational thing that helps out with a lot of other tricks and will help you out later. Being able to look in one direction and move in the other direction with the subtle tap on the controller, right? Because you don't need much. You need a press to slow yourself down, but you need just, maybe it's even one frame. I don't know what the frame delay is on turning around, but it's super subtle. Practice that subtle movement. Practice turning to the opposite side. It'll help you out with a lot of things. It helps out in this case because you need a lot of rightward momentum while facing left. So that subtle turn is what's doing it for them. Or something like a turn back shell drop. If you're into shell tech, this tech becomes, the movement positioning tech becomes really important. A turn back shell drop basically requires you to be moving one way and facing the other way. Bunker Games, oh, nice try. Yo, Bunker's gonna get it pretty soon. Upper left-hand corner, got Bunker, Endless, and Germdove hanging out here. What's everybody been playing? What's good for games this weekend? Kaizo or otherwise? Yo, Bunker with the yump. I saw that. Wow, Tetris. Yo, that's awesome too, Dot. That's great. May your campaign be successful and your treasure immense. Megafauna doesn't sound like something that should attack you. It sounds kind of nice. Playing some Hades. Very cool, very cool. We got Endless Descent. We got Bunker Games. Working hard here. Let's give it up for all the racers, man. This is a tough level, and coming out and giving it a try at all, it's good. That's good. We're all learning together. Oh, yo, hold up, Germdove. Resurrected Bunker. Oh, nice try. Oh, maybe having some internet troubles. Germ Dove trying to get back online. Again, if you just got here late, you want to learn something, or you don't know what's going on, please feel free to ask. I feel like at this point everybody's pretty well familiar with the tricks in this level. Yo, B2, thank you for the raid. Well played tonight. Great clear. Great clear. You had it at the end. Well done. Yo, Bunker, man, racking up these yumps. Very cool. Yeah, this is a little quick one tonight. I think this is a good blend of difficulty and length. It's just tough enough, it's just long enough. Louis did cheese the end by scrolling, getting the shell in between the 2 rows of blocks, and then scrolling it off screen, and then jumping over the top of the blocks. So the shell didn't destroy the entire row, and instead just destroyed some of them. Pretty clever. Bunker Games. Oh, nice try. They're a couple of jumps away. We're gonna see a clear from Bunker pretty soon here. Yeah, they know it too. Doing some headbanging. Germ Dove doing pretty well here in the lower right as well. Bunker. Oh, I thought they had it. Oh, geez, I thought they had it. Combination of good timing and good slow fall. Either you want a little extra slow fall to line yourself up, or you want to let go of the jump button and not slow fall to be able to make it right down onto that shell. Nicely done, though. They'll get it. They're close. Hi, friends. What's up, Alyssa? Oh, what's up, Bunker? Yeah, told you. Told you. Yo, all we needed was a little good luck from chat. Nicely done, Bunker Games. Well played, well played. Then there were two. Germ Dove, Endless Descent. Working hard here. Don't forget, you can go and follow the racers if you're seeing some cool stuff. There are a lot of great people in our community playing Kaizo, and a lot of people playing on Twitch on a Saturday night. So if you're looking for a little more Kaizo to watch or some new streams to check out, highly recommend any of the fine racers that you've seen. Oh, this music is so chill. I feel so relaxed just listening to this little beepy song. I don't know what this song is, but I really like it. It's very, very relaxing. This this song kind of reminds me of Bee and Puppy Cat, if anyone's ever seen that show. It just sounds like the kind of music that's always playing in the background. I love Bee and Puppy Cat. It's from, oh, whoa, that's a deep cut. Mario All-Stars Polygon Studio. Wow, deep cut. Pretty Patrick lunchtime. Yeah, I know what you mean, Blue Ribbon. The number you have dialed is no longer available. Please hang up and try again. Ported by Cosmic Cliff? Cosmic Tiff. Oh, Cosmic Tiff. I can't read. I can't read. Seriously, Bee and Puppy Cat's a really cute little surreal kind of show. You might like it. It's about Bee and Puppy Cat, and they do stuff. They have to go to work in other dimensions, doing odd jobs, helping people out. It's real adorable. Germ Dove doing really well getting to this end part. They just kind of need to rethink the strat just a little bit. The Netflix version is really great, actually. That was my introduction to it. It's really nice. I really like it. I really like the way Puppy Cat talks. His voice is very adorable. Kind of like sings everything he says in kind of a nonsense. He's like a Vocaloid of some kind. It's just really cute, man. Aw. Aw, I didn't even know they made those. Speaking of friends, though, I'd like to take a little bit of a moment here and shout out the friends who go into making this broadcast happen. You get to hear my silly voice, but there are a whole bunch of people behind the scenes who volunteer their time. We are always looking for extra volunteers. We could certainly use some more restreamers. If you're interested, we have volunteer applications on the Discord. Please feel free to hit us up, sign up, and we will get you in the system. But tonight we've got some friends helping us out. We had Mason obviously make this great level, Mythrillionaire and Gossip Greg working on testing. What's Up Dot, we love our trans comrades on the restream, pressing the buttons and making everything look really good for everybody. We got some scouts. We had Blue Ribbon on the scouting, BD, Star-Lord, Undead Blackbird scouting all of the racers, watching them, seeing who does what, and obviously, of course, BD helping us out with so many things. Fen, Amper, Sam, and Underway with the ROM Hack Races base ROM. Kelgand helping us out behind the scenes, doing a lot of tech and bot stuff for us. Thank you so much for helping out. Oh yeah, yo, put your favorite trans pride emote in chat for What's Up Dot and our trans comrades. And yeah, just really want to say thanks. ROM Hack Races is a big community of volunteers, and we really, really appreciate the time that everybody puts in. It really makes something cool and special, and gives everybody a cool place to go on Saturday night for the freshest Kaizos around. While we're chilling, man, I really wanted to highlight. So, you know, as you probably are aware, I'm a big fan of GDQ, Games Done Quick, the runs, and the work that they do. And we got that GDQ games list recently. It came out 1 or 2 days ago. Some excellent runs on that, and I would highly recommend going and checking out the whole schedule. Well, the schedule's not out yet, but the games list is. We are gonna get some fantastic Super Mario World stuff. But I wanted to kind of highlight a couple of the runs that I'm really looking forward to, and maybe some stuff that might fly under the radar a little bit. So in no particular order. We got Fresh Hops from Frozen Flagon. That's hard to say, but it's fun to play. Maury the Magpie made that one. It is a Kaizo hack. I know she's done some runs on Flame Fatales as well as some other marathons, and I know she's really been trying to get a Kaizo in for a bit, so it's awesome to see some brand new Kaizo runners coming out. Check that Fresh Hops run. Of course, speaking of awesome new runners who are going to kill it, Sheffy 2 from Revelug is going to be amazing. I know, like, their estimate is lower. I had the world record on Sheffy 2 a long time ago. Their estimate is lower than what that time was. They are just one of the best shell players on Earth, and they're going to deliver a fantastic performance. Lungfish 3000 going to be running Kaizo 3, and I say going to be running because I'm very confident that we will meet the bonus game incentives. I know the Kaizo community comes out really strong for this kind of stuff. I think there's also an incentive to upgrade Sheffy to 100%. I'm sure we're going to meet those. So I'm pretty confident we're going to get to see Kaizo 3 Bowser, as well as all the rest of the Kaizo 3 levels being run by the world record holder and arguably one of the best Kaizo 3 players on Earth, possibly the best Kaizo 3 Bowser player that there's ever been. And we get that 96 exit vanilla SMW small only race from Vert and Soarstar. That's going to be really cool, and I'm glad that Vanilla SMW is also getting a chance to shine. Kaizo is cool, Vanilla is also really cool and fun to watch, and so I hope that the Kaizo community will come out and support that one as well. In addition, yeah, Crazy Taxi with the live backing band. It says it all, doesn't it? Crazy Taxi, live backing band. Oh, and of course, while I'm talking about Kaizo, we got Gossip Greg. Gossip Greg got in the backup game Icarus from Circle Friendo. So I'm kind of hoping that the schedule gets far ahead, and you know, I don't want someone to have to drop out, but you know, like I hope that we also get Icarus as well. Congrats to Greg for getting that one in. The saxophone controlled note hit Elden Ring. Very musical GDQ this time around, because we've also got the new Super Mario Brothers Wii while playing piano from Wes, which is going to be kind of cool. And I'm excited to see how that goes. Lots of music this time around. Musical stuff. We got the, here's one that I wanted to highlight. Snake, Rattle, and Roll. 2-player co-op from Yelsrick and Chess Jerk. Yelsrick is one of my favorite old school speedrunners. Chess Jerk is a phenomenal talent at any game they play. I think they're brothers, and that one might fly under the radar a little bit, but you're gonna want to check that out. Snake, Rattle, and Roll is a really cool game from Rare for NES, makers of Battletoads. It is a fun little game. I've always really enjoyed Snake, Rattle, and Roll. It's just awesome, and I really think you're gonna like it too. And I wanted to point out too, Gauntlet 4. I think that's on PlayStation or PS2, but Gauntlet 4 being run by a name you might recognize from ROM Hack Races, Walking Eye. They are part of a 4-player co-op. So it's not a race, but it's actually a co-op run. 4-player co-op for Gauntlet 4 from Walking Eye, and I know Walking Eye has been working to get a Gauntlet run into GDQ for quite a while now, so it's awesome to see them on the schedule. And another name you might recognize, playing something you might not recognize though, we get a Jubeat showcase from Panga, which is really, really cool, man. It's awesome to see Panga back at a GDQ and showing that range. I know they've been really into rhythm games and Jubeat and stuff for a long time, always at GDQ. Where's Panga? Oh, they're playing Jubeat at the arcade. So yeah, so we get a Jubeat showcase from Panga, which is going to be really fun. And in case you needed any more Super Mario in your lives, NES World Championship, a 4-player race from GT Ace and Epic Crossover, as well as the, Germ Dove, as well as the absolutely lovable Author Blues and Skybills. 4 players, a race, NES Championship Edition. That's going to be so fun. I'm really glad Auth and Sky get to do it. They're just phenomenal people. And GT Ace, pretty good at Mario. GT Ace is also going to be running SMB1, and this is a cool one. GT Ace and Supersonic, as well as 2 other players whose names I don't remember. But apparently, it's SMB1, but it's a ROM hack where all 4 players are on the screen at the same time, and they're racing. So that's going to be really interesting, and GT Ace and Supersonic are really, really good at Mario 1, so that's going to be an exciting race. Tetris the Grandmaster 2 and 3 for a Tetris block. We get a Peggle Extreme speedrun, and like, I know this might be weird, but I love the game of Peggle. Peggle is such an awesome game. I love it so much, and the speedruns of it are really, really, really cool to see. Fast action. It's not boring, I promise. It's fast action, really good shots, high skill level. Peggle is awesome, and I really, really hope we can check that one out. What else is on my list here? Oh, of course, the meme game from The Simpsons, Kevin Costner's Waterworld. Game over, please insert 40 quarters. I guess someone made that real, and that's going to be running. That is from a runner named NPC. And I think that's all that's on my list. But definitely check out the schedule for yourself and pick some of your favorites. And yeah. Hanging out here with Germ Dove. They're getting pretty close to the end here. They just gotta figure out... Actually, they're kind of doing it, yeah. Oh, they kind of have an alternate strat for this. Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would actually work. Kind of working on an alternate strat. But, no, I just hope y'all are having a nice weekend. Thanks for spending a little bit of it with ROM Hack Races. We, of course, will be back on Saturday next, and every Saturday for a fresh new SMW level, or maybe even a different Mario. You never know. This is just the bee and puppy cattingest music I've ever heard. Jeez, oh, Germ Dove, they're so close. All right, so we're chatting behind the scenes here. We're gonna give this a little bit of time. We're gonna give Germ Dove a chance to get the clear. But in a little bit, you know, I mean, we're sitting here watching Germ Dove on ROM Hack Race's channel, but we could go over to Germ Dove's actual stream. So we're gonna check in at 1 hour 20 and see. They're looking so good though, man. They're getting these runs with this different strat if they can just make it to the end. But we're gonna give this a little bit of time, and then if they're still racing it, we're gonna send it over to Germ Dove themselves, so you can check them out on their channel, and you know, they can say hey to everybody and do the streamer thing. Say, go and follow some racers, man. Make some friends in the Kaizo community. There are so many great people out there, and I'm just really wanna say that, because man, some fantastic people playing Kaizo, and they deserve your views. Maybe a follow, maybe a follow, subs if you've got them. Lots of streamers working really hard. Oh, they got all the blocks. Oh man, if they could they just gotta double check. This is one of those classic situations where what they're doing is working, and this happens to literally everyone. If I had a goldfish cracker for every time it happened to me, I'd have a whole bag of goldfish crackers. But one of those classic situations where what they're doing is working, right? They've seen that they can get through with the strat that they're using, but it turns out that's actually not the strat to use. And it's one of those situations where being able to question something that's working and rethink the situation, even though you think you're right, but sometimes that's much easier said than done, and it's easier from our perspective knowing what it is, you know, rather from the race perspective of being like, well, this is right, it's working for me. Oh man, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it, man. They're gonna get it. Look at that. Kind of using sort of what Louis' cheese was. Yeah, they're gonna get it though. That midair is pretty chill, honestly. Just gotta articulate the jump correctly. I can really say for Germdove, they're a very determined player. They just put their head down and get to work on hard sections and really just do a really good job learning what they need to learn. I'm always really impressed with their determination. Oh. So we'll give them a couple minutes here on the main screen, and then we'll send it over to Germdoves. If y'all have any questions or stuff you want to mention or talk about, share what's on your mind, please feel free. Thanks for hanging out. Pancakes or waffles? I like waffles. I'm in the waffles camp. I mean, pancakes are good. I'm not gonna say no to some puffy, delicious pancakes. But I like waffles because they're a little crispier. They have the nice little nooks and crannies in them. You know, you can put stuff in them. They hold the syrup a little bit better. You know, it's like a little container for the syrup, so you get more syrup. You can put the syrup on the waffle and it sits in there. Belgian waffles are delicious. You know, pancakes are all right. I don't hate pancakes. Oh, nice try, man, Germdove. Yeah, they got the little crispy syrup pockets, which are good, and I think they're more fun to make. You know, I mean, pancakes are fine. You just pour out the stuff and flip them in the skillet. But the waffle, you get to like put it in a cool little waffle press, and you get to make the steam, and then you like open up the thing like Darth Vader coming out, and it's like, ah, waffle, and it's a nice crispy waffle. I like the crispiness a little bit for waffles. Yeah, I would have to say waffles. French toast also solid. I like my French toast to be a little crispier. The soggy French toast is just kind of sad, you know. And I think I feel the same about pancakes. If they get a little soggy, it's just a little sad, you know. It's just like they're kind of floppy, which, you know, it's fine, I guess. Again, hash browns, true breakfast star. I can agree with that, but I'd like them to be crispier. I don't know. Soggy breakfast it's a sad way to wake up, you know. I like a little bit of crispness to my morning routine. Yeah, it's gotta get some crispiness in there. Oh. Well, we are at 120. Looks like Germdove is really close here. But maybe we'd like to go and celebrate the inevitable victory over on Germdove's stream. How do y'all feel about that? Go and share your breakfast opinions. Go and find out what Germdove feels about breakfasts. Man, they're so consistent. Look at this. Oh, so consistent. Crepes are pretty good. Yeah. Crepes are pretty alright with me. Crepes are versatile. You can, you know what I mean? You can have fruit, you can have syrup, you can have some chocolate in there. Crepes are just like whatever, man. Oh, man. Oh, I really thought that was it, man. Oh, geez. That was so good, though. Oh, it was so good. That's it, though. They've got it. That would be the win. The sheer consistency. Man. And you know, I noticed too, Germ Dove is also optimizing their movements after hitting the P-switch, so they have a little extra time, because they need that extra time to get the run. Such determination. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yo, Germ Dove honestly doing that the hard way. They needed to optimize their movements just enough to get extra time on that P-switch run. And yeah, doing it the hard way. And that is an all clear. Let's go. Let's go. All clear. A great level tonight. Thank you so much to Mason for making this. Thank you so much to our team behind the scenes. What's up, Dot? We love our trans comrades. Mithrillionaire, Gossip Greg, Fen, BD, Blue Ribbon High Life, Star-Lord, Undead Blackbird, and Amper, and Underway, and Kelgan, and everyone who participates in ROM hack races. That is an all clear. I will let our organizer of ceremonies, Dot, I will let them throw a raid over for tonight. We're gonna go say hey to Germ Dove. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Great job tonight, everybody. Great job. We'll see you all again next Saturday for another ROM hack race. Until then, don't forget, you matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Ferret, and the people who matter to you in your lives. Would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter, and you. I have been Glitchcat, you have been you, and for my friends, I will let y'all know what's up for a stream tomorrow. I'll see y'all on Monday at the latest. Thanks for hanging out, and keep playing, keep your head up, keep working hard. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.